Good evening, kids. It's Stuart K Reilly here, and we're going to take a look at the Stuart K Reilly Q&A. Y'all sent me questions, and I answered them. I'm going to do these in no particular order, just in the way that I can remember them from when I got back from work. I really should have done this in Notepad, eh? Well, fuck that. Let's take a look. How'd you find YouTube poop? I found me some YouTube poop back when I was a Sonic fag. And what was that first poop I watched? Sonic Underground, the deeper cut one. Ugh! I didn't like it back then, even when I didn't know anything about poop, so I set it aside, and then I found some more Walrus Guy crap, and then I got hooked on that. Dinner, spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti! How long did you have YouTube poop news in your head before you actually initiated it? As soon as I had the idea, I made the account. Why is it called YTP News 1 and not YTP News? YTP News is taken by a guy who doesn't even use the account. Fuck you! What gave you the idea to do YouTube Poop News there, boy? Back in 2009, there used to be a website called pooptube.ning.com. It was a YouTube poop site dedicated to being able to upload YouTube poops without any copyright or any kind of dumb shit like that whatsoever. There I made friends with two unknown adventures of Sonic poopers, Pilly10 and BK Busters. At one point we were discussing, why doesn't YouTube Poop have a television show? There should be some kind of show or something that tells you what's going on in the YouTube Poop community, who's good poopers and what's good poops to see, and what's bad poops. So I decided I'd start YouTube Poop News. Unfortunately, the early incarnation of the show was pretty damn suck. And apparently they don't give a shit how much people love their vids. Fuck WMG, don't fuck with UMG. Again I say, that's some high grade shit right there.
Will you look at my vids?
No!
Could you please watch this video and tell me if it's any good?
No!
Could you please make a tutorial on how to make YouTube poop?
No!
Could you please make a tutorial on how to make tennis?
No!
I see a lot of people still use Ouija. Is he still funny?
No!
Could you feature one of my videos on your show?
No!
Am I a good YouTube pooper?
You suck ass.
Have you ever seen Toys Gone Wild?
Who hasn't?
How old are you?
19.
What is your blood type?
You asked someone else this, so I'll give you his answer.
I don't know.
What is the best YouTube poop you ever saw, or at least a really great one? Oh, making me choose? Dadgummit. Well, I guess if I had to choose one that really stood out and made me laugh, it would have to be Gaston's Sexy Tri-Organizer Nonsense. My God, that was just an awesome video. That's the best collab video I've ever seen, hands fucking down. And there was a video by Daniel Radcliffe 777 I really liked, but I can't remember the name of it. Anywho, just watch all this crap, he's good. What was the best and worst moments of 2009? You know, I actually was going to make a whole video about that back in December, but I never did get around to it. Let's start off with worst. Daydreamer, the McMangles Kid, the back-and-forth flipping picture fads, Comgo's retirement, and the death of IAMGOOMBA. The best? Hard to say. 2009 was a pretty damn good pooping year. But I'd have to say, the official YouTube Poop Wikipedia article was pretty cool. Commander Guanum's return, Shadow Wario's return after 2 years, Kiero Bomber successfully ripping the GIFs and backgrounds off the CDI games, opening up a whole new world for CDI poopers and just plain old YouTube poop alike. The Posh Mother Shuckling Dapple-Dangler Hour. Even though it wasn't technically a poop, it was one of Mr. Tenix's last hurrahs before he disappeared from YouTube poop forever. What's the best thing about being a redneck? There's nothing wonderful about being a redneck. Nobody takes you seriously. Only good thing about it is knowing that I'm better than a Yankee. Oh look, it's my idiot sidekick, Pilly10. What would you do if you met me in real life? Would you like to meet me in real life? Maybe if it was just a quick hey howdy handshake, how's your mama and them, that kind of stuff. And I'd probably mug you and take your money. Hey Stu, what length of time is generally considered too long for a YouTube poop? Thanks in advance, Kai4068. So you basically want to know how you can avoid a number 6. Well, to tell you the truth, if you've got a good enough YouTube poop, it really doesn't matter how long it is. But if you want to play it safe, and you don't want to have to wait on it to upload very long, I'd say 3 minutes is where it starts to get long. So 3 minutes is probably tops. Fiddlesticks411 sent me a shitload of questions, so let's see if I can get these knocked out quick.
Fiddle for fruit staff!
I'm for that. What?
is your favorite color?
Either white or that dark blue that Chevrolet paints their cars.
Purple much?
Back in the 60s and 70s, Dodge and Plymouth made purple cool again, so yes.
What is my favorite method of pooping?
My favorite is the most underrated one, slapstick visual jokes. Effects are cool and mind-blowing, rape is in your face, sentence mixing is pretty cool, but I really like to see something funny that either makes fun of the source or interacts with it in a weird way. The best example of me doing this is on my Silent Hill poop, Where Do YouTube Poop Characters Go When They Die? I consider that my best work, and it seems to be. And I feel good knowing that because Silent Hill isn't an overused source, or Potter's some fad or something stupid like that. It's a source in its own right.
What is your favorite effect?
Till I learned to mask, it was chroma key. Now it's gradient map, because I can make anything, any color I want. And my favorite movie maker effects are neon glow and night vision. Yes to all. What is the worst YouTube poop source you've ever seen? Any cam horror video made for the sole purpose of pooping. Yeah, I got a question. What's your favorite Dawkins song?
In my dreams, it's still the same. Your love is strong, it still remains.
Can you tennis me sometime? I'm open to tennis anybody when I've got the time, so if I find some time, I may get back to you on that. Right now, I've currently got tennises lined up with Lieutenant Guanum, Milkshake Man CP, the Chutley, Pilly 10, and the President of Jelly Beans. Oh, and IAMGOOMBA wanted to, but something came up with him, so...
If Johnny has 2 apples and Frederick has 8 apples, should I still unsubscribe from Captain Purple?
Send PMs to 10 of your subs to tell them to unsubscribe from Captain Fawful, and all will be well in the kingdom. If a YouTube poop was a girl, what would you do to her? I'ma crown her.
And I'ma make a character talk to her and make her say funny stuff.
Why do I exist? Because God said so. Me? Because Stone Cold says so. And now a question I got asked a bunch. Did I start Paper Doll Man, and where did I find it? Yes, I started Paper Doll Man. I found him on an episode of Cult Tunes. Thank you so much, Mr. Simon, for uploading those. I love them. After I got a clip of it just saying, Paper Doll Man, I started using it in YouTube Poops. Unfortunately, I wasn't any good at the time. I made a terrible Windows Movie Maker poop way back in the day called I Put Absolutely Positively No Effort in This Video Whatsoever and uploaded it to YouTube. And the guys on YouTube actually loved it because of Paper Doll Man. It wasn't until Insector made his Paper Doll Man poop that the whole thing pretty much took off. I like how people are saying it's being overused when only like 3 or 4 people use it very much. What's my least favorite pooper? Ouch! Well, if I had to pick one I didn't like, the pooper I hate most in the world is YouTube Poop. He is by far the worst pooper in the world. He doesn't deserve a single one of his views, and he needs to be hacked. Somebody go hack him right now. Miscellaneous 10. Now this lady doesn't get enough praise. She wants to know what kind of cookies I like. I like the Chips Ahoy cookies with milk. How long have I been making poops? I think I started making poops about January of 09. But I really didn't get good at poops until like, I don't know, like June, July, I'm not sure. What editor do I use? I've always experimented and tried out a whole bunch of weird and obscure video editors that nobody else has ever tried before. But all that, and I still keep coming back to old Vegas 7. 9's got a few more effects that are pretty nice, but 7 does what I needed to do, and it's faster. What's my favorite source I use? Well... No, actually my favorite source is gameplay videos, because nobody else poops them. And I always like to get the weirdest or greatest games I can get that nobody's really used yet. And where do I get these videos? I make them myself. I either use a capture card or use the DOSBox recorder. Capture, convert, poop. DOSBox is the best gay nigger. Hell, half the cutscenes and gameplay you see in my videos are stuff that I recorded myself. And I encourage everybody to do this. Record your own shit. It saves bandwidth and headache. Well, kids, we are out of time, but I am not out of questions. See y'all next time when I finish the second half of the Stuart K Reilly Q&A. See you kids in a little bit.